right,
Okay.
Chief, easiest thing. First, give us your name and title so we make sure we get that correct.
I'm Chief Jeff Terrell of the West Monroe Police Department.
What happened today?
So today, a teacher in Wing 3 observed two white males. One of them had a clipboard. She observed that another white male had a holstered gun on his side. She went back into her room. She immediately called administration, who called us. We had officers already on campus, so we notified our officers, who within minutes located the two white males between the Votech school and another building and took them into custody immediately. Both of them, like I said, were armed, had holstered weapons. We're right now talking to them, trying to figure out why they were there. They said that they told us initially that they were just looking for somebody and that they were bondsmen. We do not know if that's true or not. We're looking into the story that they've given us. But two white males were in custody. We observed on video camera that those are the only two people that got out of that vehicle, and nobody else was with them. We had multiple agencies responded, from West Monroe Police, State Police, Metro Narcotics, the Sheriff's Office, Monroe PD. The school was placed on lockdown. Per their protocol, police officers went with administration and checked every classroom. Every classroom has been checked, and there is nobody else on campus that shouldn't be here. So everybody's safe. Nobody was hurt or injured, and we responded quickly and took the people into custody.
I know you never want to have to respond to this, but it seems like everything went exactly like you guys have trained in the scenario.
We have actually trained quite a bit on this scenario, and it also helped. We have a substation here at the high school. We have officers here all the time. I had personally just left the high school, so it helps in that we do have officers in the area and on campus at all times.
About at the height of all this, how many officers would you say approximately?
We probably had at least 30 officers. We happened to have some of our officers were in training just a few blocks away. So we had 8 of them came, plus all the guys that were on the shift came, plus, we had literally officers from every department in the parish.
If it turns out that these men were bounty hunters, bondsmen, whatever, I guess kind of remind people, even if you have a conceal and carry, you can't come on campus.
That is correct. So regardless of what they said they were doing, they will be charged. We'll be in contact with the DA's office on that, but they are under arrest right now, and they will be charged.
What's, would trespassing kind of be the first thing? What
Yeah,
kind of charges?
Right off the top of my head, trespassing, having a weapon on campus illegally, and that's a felony in and of itself. So they're going to be have to think twice before doing anything like this again.
Anything else you'd like to add?
The main thing is that everybody is safe. We together, and we were able to quickly resolve it and take these people into custody.
Okay. Let's see. This is.
There are parents upset because they weren't notified. What is the protocol for that for you
Well,
guys?
they were notified. It's because of social media. Things like this get out instantly. We can't respond instantly because it's just not possible. First, we have to determine, what's going on. We have to determine for ourselves why these people were there. So it does take time. It's impossible to get information out as quickly as they're getting it, because there are, as everybody knows, social media, everything happens instantly. So they instantly knew something was going on. Well, we have to do our job first, and the main thing is making sure everybody here on campus is safe. So once that happens, then we can notify people. The school has already put out a robocall. We've immediately put out things also. So, as quickly as we possibly could, we got information out, and that's all we can do.
I understand someone with schools is going to speak next.
Okay.
You just step right up here. And so I get it right. Let me get your name and title.
Shelby Ainsworth, principal.
And so just spell Ainsworth so I get that correct.
Ainsworth.
All right. You had a statement you wanted to read, or you just want to tell us what, it seemed like everything went right as far as the reaction in school, the teacher spotting it, vigilant. Everything seemed to go right.
Yeah. Starts with a teacher who was very aware of people that were in the hallway. And after she spotted those two young men, and unwelcomed and armed young men, that's what alerted her. Within minutes, we had West Monroe PD and Ouachita Parish Sheriff's Department on campus handling the investigation and apprehending the men. During that time, when students were on lockdown, things couldn't have gone better. Teachers, students, we know that could possibly be a time that's emotional, that's traumatic, but our faculty and staff and students have handled this wonderfully. Following the lockdown, we were in lockdown about 1 hour, from 10:30 to 11:30. We're now off of that lockdown. Our half-day seniors have been released. In addition to that, we've set up in a different location for checkouts. We know many students are going to be wanting to leave. Many parents are going to be wanting to pick their children up, although we are safe and okay. So the location for that checkout is the auditorium, and parents can report to the lobby of our auditorium to check out their child if they wish to.
Okay. But I mean, at this point, it's a regular school day for the rest of the day.
It's a regular school day. Look, we know that any distraction like this is it's going to interrupt your school day, and it has. As we speak, there's a tremendous amount of traffic going up and down Riggs Street, and we expected that, and we understand that. We get it. But for parents, your kids are safe right here at the school for the rest of the day, and we know we'll have some that stay and ride the bus today.
So how did these people get in? I mean, there's such strict guidelines for even stepping foot inside a school.
Well, they had not checked in. There was no clearance for them to be in the building. Our campus is open in the fact that we have too many entrances and exits that are not manned, and that's an issue that we have to address. It's a concern that we have to address, and we've been addressing it for years now. And maybe this will, put a little substance to that.
What will happen in the next few days? Will you be addressing this with students as tomorrow in a morning meeting? How will you be handling this to kind of help them cope?
Well, it all starts with our administration. We have a great administration team who has been wonderful through this, and I have to mention Dan Lane. He's our crisis management guy. But it'll start with him and our administrative team, and we'll touch base with faculty and students, and because this has been an experience that it's an eye opener. It's been an eye opener for many schools. Of course, something like this we could be reporting something much worse, but thanks to West Monroe PD and Ouachita Parish and Metro Narcotics, we're safe and sound. So a big thank you to these guys.
Will you be making yourself available to parents who are upset because of what happened right now, and then will probably want to talk to you?
Absolutely. We'll address any concern that parents might have.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Yeah, we got.
Hey guys, look, what I'm about to do is I'm going to put a more detailed press release out. So we just want you guys to get this part out because it's real important.
Yeah.
Because it's what's happening right now.
Yeah.
I'll give the suspects information, the charges, and any other information we have that'll be on the press release.
Okay. Hey, Bodie. All right, we're still live, so why don't you let's just update viewers and say, in case you just joined us, and give us an update.
Sure, no problem.
What we got. So we are up.
Give me just a moment here, folks, while I put my mic on. So that was a press conference with an official with West Monroe High School, as well as West Monroe Police. As you just heard, we had two individuals enter the school. They entered without permission. They did not go through the proper clearances to actually enter and sign into the school. One of those individuals had a clipboard. Another person was armed at their hip. They have claimed that they are with a bail bonding company, but that since has not been confirmed. Those individuals were immediately arrested on site. It is a felony to carry a firearm within school property, no matter what type of permit you have to carry that weapon. As of right now, checkouts are being done on the other side of the school. You see a lot of the traffic here right now. It's already lining up right here on North 6th Street. And so a lot of this traffic, we're assuming, is parents that are picking up their children. However, classes will still be continuing as planned today. Half-day seniors have been released for the day. A parent actually approached our vehicle before we were trying to go on here, asking us, why weren't they notified. The school officials as well as police told us that a robocall went out, but we understand that right now tensions are rather high. But to recap, what we do know here, 2 individuals were arrested. Nobody was harmed, nobody was injured. A teacher saw 2 people walking through the school, one of them armed. Thankfully, we had police already on site who were able to take care of the situation. 2 arrests were made, and school will be carrying on as planned for the rest of the day. We'll be continuing